Welcome back to another Mackland Motors YouTube video. Today we have this 2021 Cupra Formentor V2 eHybrid on test for the week, and we're going to do a full review and show you around. The Formentor is the first car designed ground up to be a Cupra from the Spanish brand Seat as part of the Volkswagen Group. Formentor is built on the MQB Evo platform, which is shared with the Volkswagen Golf, Seat Leon, Audi A3 and Skoda Octavia, to name a few. This Formentor is the V2 trim level with the eHybrid powertrain. This means we have a 1.4 litre turbocharged petrol engine and a 12.8 kilowatt hour battery with electric motor as a plug-in hybrid, producing a total of 202 brake horsepower. There is also a 240 brake horsepower variant available as well. Under the bonnet we find the 1.4 litre TSI turbo petrol engine with a 12.8 kilowatt hour electric motor and battery, producing 202 brake horsepower on this example. Charging the Cupra Formentor is fairly straightforward. The power outlet is on the front near side wing. Just make sure that the car is unlocked. Tap to open the flap. Take your charger, line it up, just insert it in, and this LED will start to flash green rapidly when charge is introduced. It is worth noting that when you switch the car off, you will have to select charge immediately as an option, otherwise the car will not charge without prompt. This is a mistake that I have made in the past and has caused a little bit of disruption. Thankfully this car is not a full EV, so it wasn't too much of an issue, but it's worth making a note of. You can check that the Formentor eHybrid is charging with the flashing green plug symbol on the dashboard. When you power the car off to charge, you will have to select charge immediately from this option in order to start charging. To charge the Formentor eHybrid, it takes 3.5 hours from a home wall box or a public charger and 5 hours on the conventional 3-pin granny plug setup. The major advantage of a plug-in hybrid over a standard hybrid is the ability to cover the majority of your daily miles on battery power alone, so long as you're able to charge it from home overnight. Pure EV mode brings huge savings on running costs. However, you still have the advantage of a petrol tank and engine to cover longer trips if you need to. This is a good balance between a standard hybrid and a full EV if you do longer miles. I really like the design of the front of the Formentor. The large grille with the bronze Cupra badge stands out, and these LED daytime running lights cum indicators are very attractive and have lots of road presence. We have this front bumper design here which sticks out, and we have our front parking sensors and our radar for the adaptive cruise control system on this vehicle. A personal highlight of the Formentor for me are these dynamic rear LED indicators. Boot space is a reasonable 345 litres. Because this is the eHybrid variant, there is no underfloor storage, as the petrol tank has had to be moved backwards in order to accommodate the batteries. The full petrol versions of the Formentor do have underfloor storage. However, we do have handy pockets at the side for storing smaller items, 2 shopping bag hooks, and you can fold the rear seats from the boot. There is an option to have a power tailgate as well, which is a cost option. The V2 trim level features 19-inch diamond cut alloy wheels. Keyless entry and start. Black Napa leather sport style seats with bronze stitching. There's electrically adjustable driver's seat with 3 memory functions and electrically adjustable lumbar. Automatic lights with front and rear fog lamps. LED daytime running lights. All-round electric windows with electric mirrors which are heated and power fold. We have a 12-inch touchscreen with FM, AM, DAB and internet radio, Bluetooth telephone and media. A 10-inch digital dashboard which is customizable through this V button, so you can change how the dashboard looks. We have lane keep assist with adaptive cruise control, paddle shifters for the 6-speed DSG dual clutch semi-automatic gearbox, heated steering wheel, voice command. We have a soft touch leather dashboard which goes across with bronze stitching, and this Napa leather continues on the door card as well, with a comfortable driver's armrest. The steering wheel is again leather wrapped with good thumb grips and is a good size, and the steering wheel is very comfortable to hold. 2 USB-C charging inputs, wireless phone charging, reversing camera. Here we have a gear selector for the automatic gearbox, auto hold, electronic parking brake and central locking. 2 slots here for either a small wallet or keys, and then we have 2 large cup holders with a centre rear armrest which houses yet more storage space and a 12 volt power charging socket. Although these integrated headrests don't have any adjustment to them, they are very comfortable and supportive. The front of the Cupra Formentor is certainly a very comfortable and relaxing place to be, with good choice of materials, and they do feel very well made, which is good. But let's find out what rear passengers will think. Rear space is very good. We have these Napa leather door cards, and again the Napa leather continues in the rear. Headroom is good, along with legroom. We have 2 USB charging ports for the rear passengers, and the rear passengers can control their climate control temperature as well. Rear mat pockets, and there's a folding centre armrest with 2 cup holders, which helps to add the experience of luxury into the rear. I think your rear passengers will equally be impressed. Again, the feeling of quality continues with ample headroom, which is good for a SUV coupe style vehicle, and we have lots of leg and feet room as well with the centre armrest. The windows in the rear are quite small, but we do have a C-pillar window as well, which helps with manoeuvring, as the rear window is quite shallow due to the body shape. Now that we've had a look around the interior and exterior features of this 2021 Cupra Formentor V2 eHybrid, let's take it out on the road to see how the plug-in hybrid performs and to see if Formentor lives up to the Cupra nameplate. Let's go! The Cupra Formentor eHybrid delivers its torque and power instantly to the front wheels with the help of the electric motor. The 6-speed dual clutch DSG semi-automatic gearbox changes quickly and promptly, and can also be controlled through the sports function using the flappy paddle. Wind and road noise is very refined throughout all speeds, including national speed limit speeds. The Formentor has McPherson strut front suspension and multi-link independent rear suspension. This soaks up the bumps on long country roads very well and is also quite dynamic around bends. However, due to the high riding position, it's not as dynamic as, say, a Golf GTI would be. Steering is very light around town for parking, which makes manoeuvring the Formentor very easy. However, it does provide some feedback at speed as it stiffens up. Visibility through the front windscreen, windows and mirrors is very good. The large mirrors help with this. However, visibility out the rear through the back window is very poor due to the shape of the rear. However, this model is fitted with a reversing camera. There is a few downfalls that I've come across with the Formentor. For example, it doesn't charge instantly by default, you have to select a button. Wireless phone charging can be quite temperamental, and there's no physical climate control buttons, which makes driving alone difficult as you have to stop to comfortably change the temperature or the fan speed. In a recent trip of 124 miles, we achieved 63.3 miles to the gallon in the Cupra Formentor V2. We recharged the night before and set off on full EV mode and used 34 miles in full EV mode, and then the engine kicked in along with the electric motor and ran in parallel mode for the rest of the trip, achieving 63.3 miles to the gallon overall. We even managed 67 miles without any tailpipe emissions. Thanks for watching this Mackland Motors review. If you found it interesting, useful or helpful, please remember to like, comment, subscribe for more content coming soon. If you have any further questions or feedback on the car, please leave it in the comment section below and I'll try my best to answer it in full. Thanks for watching.